piercing whinny splits the twilight air of the Namibian plains. A massive African rock python, its scales glinting like polished armor, has ambushed a pregnant mare. A wild horse revered by the local tribe. Its coils, thick as a man's arm, crush her trembling frame. Her unborn foal, the hope of her herd, is at stake. One man, a lone herder, steps into the fray. You won't believe what happens next. This mare, named Bella by the local community, is no ordinary horse. She's the lead mare of a rare desert herd, a symbol of resilience in a harsh land. Her pregnancy carries the promise of new life, a foal to strengthen the herd's dwindling numbers. But the python's grip tightens, her desperate kicks weaken. Nearby, a herder named Jake Wilson, armed only with a staff, faces an impossible choice: flee or fight a monster to save a legacy. The attack came without warning. Bella, heavy with foal, had wandered to a dry riverbed to graze on sparse grass. Hidden in the cracked earth, the python struck, coils exploding around her. Her cries of panic echo across the plains, but the herd scatters in fear, leaving her alone. The serpent's body constricts with every breath she takes. Her ribs strain under the pressure. Her dark eyes, wide with terror, plead for a miracle as the life within her fades. Jake, a young American volunteer working with the local community, hears Bella's cries from a distance. He sprints across the rocky terrain, staff clutched tightly. Reaching the scene, he freezes. The python's massive form dwarfs Bella. Her legs buckle under its weight. The herd watches from afar, snorts and stomps, a chorus of helplessness. Jake's heart pounds. The community reveres these horses as kin, but he's no warrior, and his staff feels pitiful against this beast. Bella's herd is a living legend, one of the last wild horse populations in Namibia, cherished by the locals as a gift from the land. For generations, they've survived drought, predators, and human threats. Bella, their fearless leader, has guided them through peril, her strength unmatched. Her pregnancy, confirmed months ago, sparked hope. A new foal could ensure the herd's survival. Jake, who came to Namibia to study wildlife, has tracked Bella's every move, his bond with her almost familial. Her loss would break more than the herd. It would wound the community's soul. Jake edges closer, breath shallow. The python's eyes, cold and unblinking, lock onto him. Its tongue flicks in warning. The herd's anxious whinnies urge action, but fear roots Jake in place. His training taught him to respect nature's balance. Predators must eat. Humans must not interfere. The python is no villain. It's a force of the wild, driven by instinct. Yet Bella's weakening struggles, her foal's life at stake, challenge everything he's learned. To act is to risk his life. To do nothing is to betray the community's legacy. Bella's head slumps. Her breaths become shallow gasps. Jake's resolve hardens. He can't fight the python head-on. Its strength is overwhelming. Instead, he must disrupt its focus. Gripping his staff, he circles wide, shouting a sharp cry to draw the serpent's attention. The python's head sways, distracted, but its coils remain tight. Jake hurls a stone, striking the python's tail. It hisses. The grip loosens slightly. Bella breathes again. The herd stomps closer, their presence a silent encouragement. Jake's bold move sparks chaos. He darts forward, jabbing his staff at the python's lower coils, not to wound, but to provoke. The serpent shifts, its head snapping toward him. Bella seizes the moment, kicking with renewed fury. Her hooves graze the python's scales. The herd, emboldened, edges closer, their hooves pounding the earth like war drums. Jake's shouts grow louder, his staff striking rhythmically to keep the python off balance. But the serpent's strength is relentless. Its coils still crush Bella's frame. Time is slipping away. The python rears, jaws gaping. Jake leaps back. Bella's kicks weaken again. Her energy fades. Jake fumbles in his satchel. A small tin of chili powder. A trick used to deter scavengers. A desperate gamble. It could enrage the python or harm Bella. Waiting for the serpent's head to turn, he tosses a handful into its face. The python convulses. Its coils loosen as it thrashes in discomfort. Bella stumbles free, collapsing in the dust. Her sides heave. The herd whinnies in triumph, but the python isn't done. It slithers toward Jake, enraged. Jake scrambles back, waving his staff to keep the serpent at bay. The herd senses their chance. They charge forward. Hooves thunder. Dust rises. The python, overwhelmed, hesitates. Jake rushes to Bella's side, kneels, checks her wounds, her flank bruised, her breathing labored, but alive. The herd forms a protective circle. Snorts and stomps warn the python. With a final hiss, the serpent retreats into the riverbed, vanishing into the shadows. In the eerie silence, Jake rests his hand on Bella's neck, feeling her pulse steady. The herd presses close, their warmth a shield against the cooling night. Jake pulls out his radio, voice calm but urgent. "This is Wilson. Lead mare. Python attack. Critical but stable. Need vet team now." As he waits, he whispers to Bella, "You're safe, old girl." Her eyes, though weary, meet his with a flicker of trust. The herd's soft nickers echo, a song of survival. This rescue shows that courage and compassion can rewrite nature's script. Jake's defiance saved not just Bella, but the hope of a herd and a community. Which moment stirred you most? The first strike? Jake's desperate gamble? Or Bella's final escape? Share below and subscribe for more tales of bravery in the wild.